So uh, today I wanted to talk about the work that it takes to get good at something, to even get decent at something. And I think today people are always looking for quick ways to do things. I look for quick ways to do things, and some things, not everything, but some things just take a lot of work. They take a lot of work, a lot of practice. Um, it takes getting yourself there and being with something you're working on for a long time and many hours. And I was laughing when I started, because there's a film with Kevin Hart and The Rock, and Kevin Hart says, you look amazing to The Rock. And he says, how do you do it? And he said, oh, it's easy. He said, I just did one thing. He said, I work out for 6 hours a day every day for 20 years. And he said anybody could do it. And there's some truth to that. But it takes that showing up every day. But it's actually, it's interesting in my experience, in my personal experience, and then my experience working with coaching clients. I think on the one hand, things often take a lot longer and a lot more work than we're anticipating. And I remember years ago saying to a client, the bad news is what you're attempting is going to take infinitely more work than you're imagining. And the good news is you can do it. And I think that's what's important to remember is a lot of times people are thinking, oh, can I do this piece of work? And they're doubting it. And they may not even be anticipating the amount of work that really goes into getting skilled at something. But when I was looking at this person, and the thing that they were talking about was something that I had taken on for myself before. So I knew I was like, wow, they don't even see half of the work that's really involved. And at the same time, I could see them and see that they were capable. And it was a case where they weren't going to get in shape in a month. It was going to take a year or a couple years. But at the same time, it wasn't going to be 6 hours a day either. It was just them showing up for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, and building up over time. And many of the things that I've taken on that were real challenges for me. And it was more about, like people say, can you just show up and sort of get in the trenches? And in my case, one of the biggest barriers has always been, can I be willing to be bad at something? Not horribly bad, but just a little bad at something for a while. Because in the beginning, you are bad at things, right? Or, I mean, I say you're bad at things, but you're bad in terms of your own standard or own theoretical idea of where you should be at. And when I give myself permission to really just be bad at something, to really suck at something for a while, then in time you actually get pretty good at it. And it's good to just notice, what, it's kind of freeing when you realize it's going to take a lot of work and I'm just going to get to it. I'm just going to show up a little bit every day. And, this isn't something that comes easy to me, but I'm just going to stay with it. And it's funny, over time, things get easy or they get easier. And, so if there's anything I know, it's that in time, things become easier. Definitely. And things that become easier, you get good at. And it's funny, people tend to like things they're good at. And they also get good at things that they like, but it does happen the other way. There have been many things that I didn't enjoy in the beginning, and I didn't enjoy them because I pretty much sucked at them. But then when I gave myself permission to just stick it out, you start getting reinforcement. And It's like, oh, you know what? This isn't so bad. Maybe my cooking isn't that bad, and I can actually enjoy it. Um, the thing that I like about noticing that something is going to take a long time is I sort of take the pressure off myself, and I just settle in. I just settle into like, okay, I'm gonna show up every day and do this. Um, you know, when I would go to meditation retreats, there's a certain amount of cleaning we got to do every day, and you know, after a while, you just settle in, you do that cleaning. It's like it's part of the job. Same thing in Aikido, or actually pretty much in any martial arts dojo that I go to. You know, you have to clean, and that's part of it. That's part of the learning, and you show up and you do that cleaning every day. Um, for me, writing was a real struggle for years, and so at a certain point, I was just like, let me just build this into my routine. And I can't say I adore it, but I also don't struggle with it anymore. I just do it, and I give myself plenty of time to do it. When I have something to write, I start and I keep building and building, and it's amazing. You know, at times I'll look at it, I'll go, you know what, that's decent writing. I can deal with that. Um, I'll put the clip from the movie in the notes, and if you're offended by bad language, there is a little bit of bad language in it, but it's a funny clip. I recommend it. So yeah, today is not about taking the easy path. Today is about taking the harder path. Yeah, so get to it.